by the times you made me cry, feeling not quite good enough, not understanding why. I blamed you for the hell that I was in, then I burned through my resentment till I could love again. I forgive you, for you know not what you do. When you did those things that hurt so much, you didn't have a clue. Love needs no conditions, it will always see us through. I forgive you, for you know not what you do. I still have an angry thought or two. I don't do well with those that try to tell me what to do, but I still try to turn the other cheek. Watch me walk away, you'll know exactly what I mean. I forgive them, for they know not what they do. When they do those things that hurt so much, they haven't got a clue. Love needs no conditions, it will always see us through. I forgive them, for they know not what they do. The more you give away, the more you have. Everyone's a mirror of some part of you. It could be anger, it could be love. Why not choose love? Haunted by the times I made you cry, I showed you the worst in me, not understanding why. But we can heal together perfectly. For love to grow between us, there's one thing that I need. Please forgive me, for I know not what I do. When I do those things that hurt so much, I haven't got a clue. Love needs no conditions, it will always see us through. Please forgive me, for I know not what I do. Please forgive me, I forgive you.
summer, fall and winter came too fast. Somehow now I made it. I'm wide awake. It's spring at last. If I could only bring them back, they'd still be moments from the past. It's simply beautiful to walk with open hands. Nothing to hide, nothing to grasp, nothing to break, nothing to last. Every death brings a new life. Every road, every mile. Take off your shoes, don't mind the rules. You're free to be starry-eyed and innocent if you choose. You're finally home. I buried my father, so and my mother all too soon. I suffered in silence, suffered alone until June. It wasn't clear, it wasn't right. I'd hear him tell her in the night, but somewhere in the dark they huddled near a light, with nothing to fight, nothing to stress, nothing to climb, nothing to pass. Every death brings a new life. Every road, every mile. Take off your shoes, don't mind the rules. You're free to be starry-eyed and innocent if you choose. You're finally home. Some seasons let us be reborn. These deep dark places where we're torn. And when they tell you that your rose still has its thorns, you've nothing to hide, nothing to test. Love brought you here, now you can rest. Every death brings a new life. Every road, every mile. Take off your shoes, don't mind the rules. You're free to be starry-eyed and innocent if you choose.
perfectly clear. I am the answer. Oh, I am the light. I am the love. I am the spirit. I am the peace that's healing the world. I am the answer. I am the answer. I used to fight between wrong and right, watching my fears taking over my life. But now I know why I'm here. It's perfectly clear. I am the answer. Oh, I am the light. I am the love. I am the spirit. I am the peace that's healing the world. I am the answer. I am the answer. Everybody now, I am the light. I am the love. I am the spirit. I am the spirit. I am the peace that's healing the world. I am the answer. Here we go now. I am the light. I am the love. I am the spirit. I am the spirit. I am the peace that's healing the world. I am the answer. I am the answer. Yeah. I am the answer. I'm the answer. I am the answer. I am the answer. Be the answer. I am the answer.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
Hello, and welcome to the People of Diversity Sunday service. We are a multi-faith community, and we believe there are many paths to one divinity. If you would like more information about the People of Diversity, go to our Facebook group, our Facebook page, or the People of Diversity website, www.peopleofdiversity.org, and you can learn more. There will be more announcements after the message, so hang around for those. Our topic currently is passion. It's been really good. We've gone several weeks about passion. Last week we had Wiccan Oracle, and his musical guest was Victor Morgado. I always learn so much from Oracle. He's easily one of the smartest people I know. And Victor was great too. He wrote a song and sang an original song for the event. Today we have Muslim Naran Sykes, and her musical guest is Neil McNaughton. And next week we have our Buddhist representative, and that is Dave Vidito, and one of our local bands, some good friends of ours, the Joy Band. So that's going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be their first appearance on the pod. So without further ado, we will see you after the music and the message.
Hello, people of diversity. My name is Neil McNaughton, and it's a pleasure to join you once again as your Songwriter of the Week. This time around, the subject is passion. I have chosen two original songs, to illuminate this particular subject. One of the songs focuses on romantic passion, and the other song focuses on a passion for sports. I think the sports one could be a passion for any pastime or hobby. But, well, there's been I've been following a couple of different teams recently that have done very well, come up right to the edge of full success, and then sort of failed in the last moments. But the song is called Something to Cheer For. So it's about, trying your best to be the best, but still enjoying the ride. But I'm going to start first with the romantic song. This one is called First Kiss, and it's about thinking back on the first kiss or the beginning of a long-term relationship and the joys therein. So here we are. This first song is called First Kiss. I hope you enjoy. Was a night just like this, the kind of night that you don't want to miss, the kind of night like when we shared our first kiss. It was a night, oh, just like this, oh, walking with you, walking without you. And the stars up in the skies were like the stars that I saw in your eyes, the kind of stars to make me realize just how far are the stars in the skies. That I'll never do. That I'll never do. There's a feeling, yeah, a feeling you feel. It's a tingling that hits you from your head to your heels. It's a feeling that'll make you wanna get down and kneel. It's the feeling I felt, yeah, when I knew it was real. Oh, walking with you, walking without you. That I'll never do. That I'll never do. Oh, I can't imagine a life without you. No, I can't imagine just what I would do. So when a night comes along just like this, it's a reminder All right, it's time for song number 2. This song is called Something to Cheer For, and it's about cheering on your team even though they don't quite make it all the way, but you've still got that passion for everything they're trying to do, and you love the journey even though it doesn't get you to the destination you were hoping for. Doesn't want to win. You lived and breathed for your team, you put your training in. Yeah, right from the very first shot, you gave it everything that you got. You tried to take the cup, but you took it on the chin. But you still gave us something to cheer for, so we really didn't feel that bad. We were looking at that scoreboard, what we could have had. Yeah, you still gave us something to cheer for. You shook their hands and walked away. We knew that you'd be back to play another day. Yeah, nobody aims for number 2. Oh, you put your whole heart in, only number 1 will do. Sometimes it doesn't go your way. I'm here to tell you it's okay. See it through, and you still gave us something to cheer for. We really didn't feel that bad when we were looking at that scoreboard, missing what we could have had. Yeah, you still gave us something to cheer for. Then you shook your hands and walked away. That you'll be back to play another day. A second chance. Oh, there's hope for a little bit of luck and a better circumstance. And even when the gas tank's dry, well, all you gotta do is try. You wanna see you score and do that victory dance. But you still gave us something to cheer for, so you really didn't feel that bad. We were looking at that scoreboard, could have had. Yeah, you still gave us something to cheer for. So then you shook your hands and walked away. That you'd be back to play another day. Yeah, we knew that you'd be back to win another day. And you did that, you'd be back here to cheer. Oh, whoa, whoa, yeah, we'll be back to cheer another day. Feel that passion.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Peace and blessings be to all of you. Today's topic, passion, is mentioned in the Quran 7 times. And when I was writing or reflecting, pondering about this topic, so many times I was thinking about sort of passion versus ego. And so let me go ahead and talk about what Islam says about passion. In Islam, passion is understood as a powerful force that can lead to positive or negative outcomes, depending on how it is directed and managed. And here are some key perspectives on passion in Islam. So we're going to start with the positive aspects of passion, and passion for worship and righteous deeds. And later on, I'm going to talk about the struggle that I have within myself about passion and how it can hinder my spiritual growth. So Islam encourages believers to be passionate about their faith and to seek closeness to the Creator through acts of worship, such as prayer, fasting, charity, and also reading the Quran. Passion in this context leads to spiritual growth and fulfillment. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "The best of deeds are those done consistently, even if they are small." In Islam, so we have 5 daily prayers, and there's a prayer that's sort of around about 10 o'clock in the morning. And a lot of people, it's very hard just to stop your day at like 10 a.m. But so I know some people that the prayer is called duha, that they stop their day to pray the short little prayer, and consistently done, you reap a lot of benefits and blessings. Passion in this context leads to spiritual growth and fulfillment, and the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "The best of deeds are those done consistently, even if they are small." Passion for knowledge, the pursuit of knowledge, is highly valued in Islam. Passion for learning and understanding can lead to personal development and contribute to the betterment of society. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Seeking knowledge is an obligation upon every Muslim." As Muslims, we read the Quran to seek knowledge. We read about the life of the Prophet, which is the things he did and said, the Hadith. And this encourages us in our Islam, and also how to operate through daily matters. Passion for helping others. Islam promotes compassion and empathy towards others. Being passionate about helping others, those in need, and working for the welfare of a community is greatly encouraged. The Quran says in chapter 41 and verse 34, "And the good deed and the bad deed are not the same. Repel evil by that deed which is better, and thereupon the one whom between you and him is enmity will become as though he was a devoted friend." Okay. Negative aspects of passion. Unchecked desires and temptations. Islam warns against allowing passion to lead to sinful behavior or actions driven by unchecked desires. This includes engaging in immoral activities or being controlled by materialistic pursuits. The Quran says, "And those who restrain their anger and pardon the people, and God loves the doers of good." It's chapter 3 and verse 134. Excessive attachments to worldly things is another negative passion. So excessive passion for worldly possessions, status, or power can lead one away from the path of righteousness. Islam advises moderation and a balanced approach to life. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Wealth is not in having many possessions. Rather, true wealth is the richness of the soul." Pride and arrogance. Passion that leads to pride and arrogance is condemned in Islam. Humility and recognizing one's dependence on God are essential virtues. The Quran states in chapter 31 and verse 18, indeed, God does not like those who are self-deluding or boastful. Managing passion, self-discipline. Islam teaches the importance of self-discipline and controlling one's passion through practices like fasting, prayer, and self-reflection. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "The strong person is not the one who can wrestle others, but the one who controls himself when he is angry." Intention. Actions driven by passion should be guided by good intentions and a desire to please our Creator. The sincerity of one's intentions is crucial in Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Actions are judged by intentions, and everyone will be rewarded according to what they intended." In summary, Islam acknowledges the power of passion and guides believers to channel it towards constructive and righteous ends, while cautioning against its potential to lead to harmful behaviors. In Islam, passion, like many aspects of human experience, is addressed with guidance that encourages balance and moderation. And here are a few key points about passion in Islam. Positive passion. Passion for faith and good deeds that encourages a passionate commitment to faith, worship, and good deeds. Believers are urged to be fervent in their prayers, charitable acts, and pursuit of knowledge. The Quran says, "And those who believe are stronger in love for God." This is chapter 2, verse 165. Passion in marriage. So passion and love between spouses are considered blessings, and the relationship between husband and wife should be one of mutual love, compassion, and support. The Quran states in chapter 30, verse 21, "And among his signs is this: He created for you mates from among yourselves, that you may dwell in tranquility with them. And he has put love and mercy between your hearts." Controlled passion, avoiding excess and harm. Islam advises against excessive passion that leads to harmful behavior or distracts from spiritual and moral duties. This includes avoiding behaviors driven by uncontrolled desires or anger. The Quran warns against following passions blindly. But if they do not respond to you, know that they only follow their own desires. And who is more astray than one who follows his own desires without guidance from the Creator? Chapter 28 and verse 50. Passion in work and daily life. Muslims are encouraged to be passionate and diligent in their work and daily responsibilities, performing their tasks with excellence and integrity. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Verily, God loves that when any one of you does a job, he should perfect it." Spiritual passion, passion in worship and devotion. Islam encourages believers to have a deep, passionate connection with Allah through prayer, fasting, and other acts of worship. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, often demonstrated a passionate devotion to prayer and supplication, showing a balance of fervor and humility. In summary, Islam views passion as a natural and potentially positive force when directed appropriately. It encourages passion in faith, good deeds, and relationships while advising against letting passion lead to excess or harm. The key is balance and aligning one's passions with the principles of faith and morality. And I said to you I was going to mention something about my personal journey. So I think I mentioned this before to the group, that I play pickleball. And I played in a lot of, this is about 2 years ago, I played in a lot of tournaments. And what I found for myself is that I don't want to say I was being egotistical, because I was doing well and I was winning a lot of medals. But I was not thinking about God during this time. Even though sometimes the tournaments will last from 7 a.m. We would start at 8, we had to be there at 7. And on occasions I would get home at midnight or even later than that. I would stop and pray my 5 daily prayers during that time. Obviously not in the middle of a game, but because as Muslims, we have a window of time that we pray in. I would do that, but I was still not feeling the connection to God during this time. And hence, I have not played in tournaments. I think it's probably been 2.5 years now, because of the passion. The passion for pickleball was removing me from my spiritual growth. My prayer, however, is that I can balance that I can play tournaments, think about God, be grateful to God for the talent that He has given me, and still pray with all my might. So I ask you guys to pray for me in that respect. So the vices of the power of passion, the love of the world. The best definition of this vice and the world condemned therein is to be found in the following verse in the Holy Quran, chapter 3 and verse 14. Decked out fair to mankind is the love of lusts, women, children, stored up heaps of gold and silver, cattle and tillage. That is the enjoyment of the life of the world. But God with Him is the fairest resort. So it must be kept in mind that all the things mentioned in this Quranic verse, being divine blessings, may not be condemned. Moreover, proper use of divine blessings is also not an unworthy thing to do. However, what is undesirable is becoming attached to these things and giving them a fundamental significance in one's life and an emphasis which may exceed even that given to God. And of course, I can refer back to why I had a sabbatical or stopped playing tournaments for that very reason. But if these things do not take the place of God and were to be used as means of attaining self-development and acquiring nearness to God, not only this is not objectionable, but highly desirable. Therefore, the condemnation and praise of the world that we come across in the Quran or the Hadith, which we know is the teachings, the sayings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. So therefore, the condemnation and praise of the world that we come across in the Quran and Hadith relate to the kind of use the world and its things are put to. If someone makes the world his idol and is engulfed in worldly hopes to such an extent that he forgets God and the year after, or sells the year after for the world. This is in the chapter 2 and verse 86 of the Holy Quran. To use a Quranic expression, then we can say that such a man has fallen victim to the disease of the love of the world. Our prophetic hadith delineates the features of the lovers of the world in these words. One who wakes up with his whole attention directed towards the world is cut off from God, and God shall make 4 qualities to accompany him: endless sorrow, never-ending occupation, a neediness which is never relieved, and a hope which is never achieved. In order to cure this disease, one must mediate or meditate on the fact that the good things of the world are transitory, and what remains for man are spiritual attainments, nearness to God, and the efforts made in preparation for the year after. Love of wealth and richness. This vice is a branch of the disease of the love of the world, and whatever was said in praise and condemnation of the world could be said about riches. Some Quranic verses and traditions have praised wealth and riches, while others condemn it. There is, however, no contradiction between them, because those verses and traditions that condemn it are meant to condemn riches which alienate man from God in the year after, whereas those which praise wealth and riches refer to the wealth that serves to uplift human character and brings man closer to God in the Quranic verses as we read it. How fair is rightly acquired wealth in the possession of an upright man? In any case, the proper and right kind of wealth is one which has been acquired in a legitimate manner and which is used in God's good pleasure, such as for Hajj, which is pilgrimage, helping the needy, and all other kinds of charities aimed at public welfare. Affluence and opulence. It means being in possession of life's necessities, and it has many degrees, at times leading so great amount of wealth and hoarding of riches. The opposite of it is poverty and neediness, which means lack of life's necessities. Both affluence and poverty may either uplift man's character or destroy him or her. In affluence is required through legitimate means, and the surplus wealth above his needs is spent for the sake of God and in the service of his creatures. It is considered as one of the virtues. If, however, it has been obtained through illegitimate means, through injustice and exploitation, and the affluent person is heedless of the needs of the deprived and the destitute, it will lead to his certain destruction. The greedy man in his love of the world is like the silkworm. I just love this. I'm going to start again. The greedy man in his love of the world is like the silkworm. The more it wraps itself in its cocoon, the less chance it has of escaping from it, until finally it dies of grief. The opposite of greed is the virtue of contentment, which enables man to control his passion, his desires, and for him to be content with having the necessities of life. One who has this virtue always lives honorably and respectably. As a free man, he is immune from the vices of affluence in this world and consequently punishment of the year after. In order to free oneself from the vice of greed, one must meditate on its evil and harmful consequences and realize that greed is a characteristic of animals who recognize no restrictions of gratification of their sensual desires and use all means to attain it. It is thus necessary for the individual to free himself or herself from this passion, vice, and bring his rebellious self under control. There's about, I don't know if I'm going over my time, and I don't want to do that, but we talk about miserliness as a passion, which obviously is destructive. We talked about illegitimate earning, and we know as Muslims, we cannot sell pork or sell alcohol. And a lot of Muslim stores that are found that are owned by Muslims are in impoverished areas, and they are sort of exploiting these poor people by selling alcohol and pork to them, which is against our faith. So this is forbidden in Islam. I want to end today by, if it sounded judgmental, that was not my intention. My intention is to talk about what Islam prohibits and what is allowed in Islam. And my prayer for myself and for everyone, is that we can determine what is good for us in this life and the next, and bridle our passions. I want to ask all of you again, as I have asked in the past, to pray for the people in Gaza, with so many people dying every single day. We pray for the oppressor and for the oppressed. And please forgive me for anything that I said that was not pleasing to God or not pleasing to you. Have a great Sunday, and looking forward to seeing everyone soon. May the peace of God and the blessings of God be with you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Neil. You're great. We are so happy to have you as part of the family here. So, thank you, Naran. I just love you. I went to Naran's house this week, actually, earlier this week, and we sat and she fed me really good, and we talked about a lot of things. And she and her husband Abdurrahman are just amazing human beings, just so loving and caring. And thank you, Naran. You're great. You're just great. Philip and the tech team, you take our crazy, which goes from way up here to not so crazy, but it's always somewhat crazy, and you put it together and you make a wonderful service, and it always comes together well. So we appreciate you. If you are out there in the world and you need any kind of thing like this done, virtual or live, contact PL Theatrical. I think the address is below, and they will be able to help you out. We do a live Zoom deep dive immediately after the Sunday morning service. So as soon as that's over, we start the deep dive and we go for 30 minutes. And it's just a chance to chat about the message, to actually see people face to face because it's Zoom, and that's always a lot of fun. So past services are available on the Facebook group, the Facebook page, and also on our YouTube channel. We do a Sunday morning 10:30 on YouTube, just like on Facebook Live. We do a service, same broadcast, and on there what they have is a playlist function, so you can go back into YouTube and search on topic like passion or humility or oneness or unity, whatever your topic is, or you can search on faith. So say you want to learn something about Baha'i, or you want to learn something about Judaism. You can search on the faith and find all the talks that the people have done on those. So that's a really good tool. You can get notifications about services by joining the People of Diversity Facebook group or the Facebook page, and you'll get a little, or the YouTube channel, and you'll get a little ding on Sunday morning that reminds you that it's happening. We also have a 5:45 p.m. service, Eastern Daylight Time, p.m. service on Facebook Live, which is a rebroadcast of the Sunday morning service. So if you can't be there on Sunday morning, or you want to watch it again, I very often watch it again because I get so much out of it, so much more out of it the second go around. Or you want to send somebody back that to let them hear something that you heard that was helpful for you in the morning. So that 5:45 p.m. broadcast. We have started having live events at the Unitarian Universalist Church in Rockledge, Florida. They're on the first and last Mondays of every month from 7 to 9 p.m. They start at 7, and depending on what's going on is how long they last, but typically not past 9 o'clock. So the one that we're having on this next one is Monday, July 29th, which is this Monday, and it will be facilitated by Reverend Sue Bailey. It is a spiritual exercise created by activist and all-around really cool person, Joanna Macy. And that's going to be very enlightening, very interactive. You're not just going to sit and listen, you're going to be involved. And it will be a journey into the future that promises to inspire hope for the world we can leave behind. And I think we all need to hear that and participate. So join us for that. On August 5th, our shaman representative, Shaman Jerry Nettesheim, and the Sisters of the Traveling Mystics will be doing a community sound bath. So everyone's invited. And both of these events, the Sue's event and Jerry's event, are free of charge. But we will definitely appreciate any love offerings, donations that you can do because we have to pay rent, etc. So join us for that. Our country this week is Spain. So join us in sending love, peace, good energy to the people of Spain as we say these words together. May peace prevail in Spain. May peace prevail on earth. May peace prevail in me. Thank you. Thank you. Next week, as a reminder, Buddhist Day Vidito and musical guest, the Joy Band. So tithes and donations can be made at www.peopleofdiversity.org. And we appreciate those because we pay our speakers, we pay our musicians, we pay our tech team, and all the fees associated with running a business. So anything that you can donate to that is greatly appreciated. So we're going to close our service today with our spiritual healing circle. Bring to your mind's eye anyone, any place, person, thing, situation that could use some extra love, use some good energy. Know that we are all joining in together in this endeavor. Bring them in, put them in the center of the circle as we listen to this last song, and send your energy out and open up and get some energy on you. So thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.
One power, one power, one power, one power, one power, one power. There's one power invisible, and you see it everywhere and every day. One power indescribable, and you speak of it with every word you say. Mysterious until you know the truth, as simple as the love inside of you. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, angels' wings or heaven's door. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? It's the power of the love.